Welcome back, everyone. We're live at the 2021 WCVNEA Championships in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada at the River Cree Resort and Casino. I'll be your announcer for the next couple hours here. My name's Ben Francis. Later on today we'll have Grant Semp, we'll have Larry Walper, probably John Pay Pompey, Miss Stephanie Toy. It's her birthday today. Hopefully we'll get her on here at some point. You guys can all wish her a happy birthday. For now, we are watching intermediate men's singles. Rodney Cameron Jr. taking on Tyler Patakin. Looks like they need a better rake over there. That one fell apart. He's decided to shoot it opposite hand. Let me just get these comments loaded up here, guys. We are on Facebook and YouTube for the next 4 days of play. We'll have singles action today and tomorrow, followed by some team play coming up on the weekend. Lots of great pool. Make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us. Jason wants to know if this is an open event. Jason, not open in the sense that anyone could play. You do have to have I believe it was 4 weeks of play in a VNEA league in order to qualify for the event. And yes, Noella, to answer your question, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm following the chat on both. If you guys want to keep me entertained in between shots and racks, and going to be a long day of pool. Lots of different levels of play in this event. The lowest division being the novice, the beginners division, followed by the intermediate, which we're watching here. And then there's an advanced division, and then masters being the top division. I believe the ladies this year just have intermediate, advanced, and masters. But there will be teams as well as singles. And we had Scotch doubles last night. We got the brackets on CompuSports. I'll just pull those up quick here. I can tell you guys who the winners of the Scotch were. I know the Scotch Masters was won by Sandy Badger and Stephen Holem. Second place, Roger Colbert. And in the advanced, the winners, Warren Linland and his partner. And in the novice intermediate was won by Stekelenburg and Nib. That finished up last night. So now we're on to the singles play. Jonathan wants to know, are you and Grant going to be over in Vegas for any APA streaming in October? I don't think we're going to make it to Vegas this year. Definitely, I'm going to say not to stream APA. There's a chance, I mean, if we're allowed, we might come hang out in October. But we don't qualify to play APA. We don't have weeks in an APA league, so. Although, I did start playing Tap League. So I might just qualify one of these times. Just trying to get our YouTube comments loaded up here so I can follow along with the chat there as well. Thomas, Chris, good morning. This is a pool tournament in Canada, a big one too. The Western Canadian WCVNEA Championships. We have the brackets on CompuSport. You can look under, let me just find out what the exact name is. WCVNEA Championships 2021. And you'll find all the different brackets there. It looks like huge event this year. Again, we have 49 players in the novice singles, 141 in the intermediate, 122 advanced, 63 in the masters. Ladies intermediate's got 59, advanced got 37, masters got 30. Team event looks like, let's see, 60. About 150 teams total. So really big event. 150 teams through 4 divisions there. Should say 7 divisions, sorry. The ladies have their 3 divisions, intermediate, advanced, and masters, ladies. It's a really big event if you guys ever get a chance to make it down to play. Super great time for 5 days. Lots of great pool. What's up, Patrick Neal? Thomas wants to know if I'm playing. Yes, I'm playing singles. My first match will be at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so about 3.5 hours from now. Chris wants to know where in Canada. It's in Edmonton, Alberta. And good morning, Thomas. Ryan, welcome. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that share button lots for us. And let me know if I miss any scores while I'm bantering. Gonna be a long day of pool. Good chance Grant and I miss some scores. I'll try to keep you somewhat updated. We got Grant playing on, looks like, table 9 down there in his second match, which was delayed by an hour. And we do have another match going on the other table, so I can switch you guys back and forth a little bit in between racks and ads, posters, commercials. Ryan's going to be in Edmonton in a couple weeks. And he plays WCVNEA in Ontario. You timed it wrong, Ryan. You had to be here this week, then you could have played, sir. And Clinton, welcome back. Great to have you back. Make sure you guys go check out WeFire Promotions. Lots of great stuff going on there. And we'll be running a few promotions during the event here. If you're interested, come check us out at the stream booth. We're tables 1 and 2 by the elevator. Can't tell how much of this ball he has. Looks like all of it. He can bank this. I don't think cutting it is a good option, but banking definitely. Well, he chose to say if he didn't want to lose the cue ball there. The only problem with the bank there is you totally lose the cue ball down table, so you have to hit it quite a bit harder to get the cue ball around to get shape on the 8. What's up, Tyler? I haven't heard yet, but from what Ted has told us, he's going to run all the events next year. Hopefully everything will be back to normal. He plans on doing them all the same. Hey, Ball for a 1-0 lead for... I'll have to double check the scores, which I'll do quick, and I'll leave you guys with our viewer advantage shopping spree poster here. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, y'all. Just had to double check the score on both tables here. We got another great birthday happening today too. Make sure you guys give a shout out to Damien Pong Panic of Jam Up Apparel. Thomas wants to know, is that Western Canada? Yes. Yes, it's the second most western province in Canada. And Thomas Vita wants to know, what are the Fargo ratings of the players playing now? I could look them up in between racks. Let's see if I can just open the Fargo rate page here. Just bear with me for a second. So I would think, because this is a VNEA tournament, they don't submit game score, so a lot of these players aren't going to have ratings. So for instance, Tyler just has a starter rating of 575. He has 0 games on record. And Rodney. Also does not have a rating. So I think what we'll find with player ratings in the lower division, we won't see them having a rating, just because they're really only playing these kind of tournaments that aren't recorded to Fargo. The thing with Fargo is you need game scores, and these are just match wins. We've got Rodney here looking like if he can fire that. Oh, he would have been in real good shape to slide over for that 6 next. Instead, let's see if Tyler can get himself on the board here. Yeah, Tyler, your starter rating was 425. That's a big flaw that I see in Fargo rating. His starter ratings are all different. I know mine started at like 625 or 650, I'm not sure. But I know it started not at 525 like a lot of players. They did use some previous results. And yes, definitely, Tyler, the table at home is going to change your rating. The accuracy of it will not be that good anymore. You'll be a much better player than that 425 starter. See, Rodney's playing quite cagey. The shot he played on the 6 there was quite crafty to only leave a thin back cut or a bank shot with no shape. So he's kind of controlling the play here. Stroking the ball quite nice. We could be seeing one of the favorites to win this intermediate division. With shots like that, it wouldn't be a surprise to see him go quite deep in the event. Confident shot there, came well above the 8. That way he's not losing the cue ball towards the pocket when he shoots the 8 ball here. Nice control and a 2-0 lead for Rodney. And thank you, Mr. Neal, for sending in for the viewer advantage. If you guys are wondering what Patrick Neal is talking about there in the comments, it's the CSL viewer advantage here. And make sure you guys get in on this. Somebody's going to win $600 Canadian any way they want to spend it. Lots of great choices there. I wish I could enter it and win it, but I don't think they'll let me. Patrick says he looks like a left-handed Keith McCready. I'll have to double check the score over on this other table before I mark a game, but we do have another match going here. We got 2 stream tables. We'll try to keep it on the other match and let that one finish out first, so we're not flipping back and forth too much. So we'll head back over to Rodney and Tyler. Rodney to break here. He got some good movement there, but don't think he made a ball. Tyler's getting out of his chair. Well, Tyler sounds like, yeah, you're definitely improving fast. I mean, if you're playing a guy around a 620 level regularly, you're going to learn lots. 620 is a very high speed. And yes, Patrick, I do have lots of gear, but you can never have too much. Need some sauce on that wing. Personally, I love that little chicken wing stroke. I mean, I wouldn't teach it and I wouldn't use it, but it's quite enjoyable to watch how they can make it effective. I mean, Keith McCready was obviously one of the best ever at the sidearm stroke, and what a talent he was. And still is. So make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us. Click that share button. Let your friends know about the viewer advantage. Maybe go halves on some tickets with a friend, you know, and split if you win. That's what I would do. Something like, 50 each, and you get 5 tickets, and chop the prize if you win it. Patrick says he's down to only 9 cues. That's funny. What's up, Mr. Bear? Brett Bear in the house. And thank you, Edward, as always, my man. Sharing that link. Oh, cue ball. It's Ben Francis. You got it right, David. It is. Shaking off the commentary rust. Haven't got to do a lot of it lately. I mean, we do our weekly reviews, and we've done the odd CSL after dark and stuff like that, but this is a much different animal. This is, 4 full days of non-stop action. So my voice is still coming around. Sucker. Patrick, yeah, I heard that same stat about Keith. Efren still says one of the toughest players she's ever had to play. That might be because of the unpredictability of his stroke. You just never know what he's going to do. Yeah, it's going great, David. Hope it's going good for you too, sir. Another CSL IPL league member there. Daniel wants to know where the event is. We're at the River Cree Resort and Casino in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And the stream this weekend is brought to you and sponsored by We Fire Promotions. Make sure you guys go check them out. Stop by the stream booth if you're at the event, and we'll let you know about the promotions that are going on there. Get yourself in the draws. Stop by buy a viewer advantage ticket. We're going to have a couple of cues for sale, stuff like that. Don't you love the venue carpets? I love the venue carpets. Tyler's only got 2 playing cues, but 5 shafts between them. Yeah. Well, pool players, they love to collect those cues. David says, Westerns are known as the tournament of attrition. Only the sober survive. I like that, David. Yeah, this is a long one. And when they have it at the casino, it feels even longer. The trick is to stay in the pool tournament, because then you're winning money in the pool tournament and you're not losing money on the other side. And thank you, Thomas, on the YouTube for sharing. Daniel, yeah, if you ever make it up, I mean, to Calgary, definitely let us know. We're always happy to host. I'll tell you where the good pool rooms are. And I can always find you a little action. You don't necessarily got to play me. Yeah, Brett Bear makes a good point there too, David. Unless you're Al Greenlee. Then it's not about the sober surviving, because Al always survived. Survived and thrived. Oh, look at that. Patrick saying he's going to win the viewer advantage, calling it that early. Might want to buy some more tickets there, Patrick. If you think you're a shoo-in. 3-0 Rodney here. He's shooting eyes off the balls, playing real well. Of course, guys, we always support our man Nick with Nick's Q Innovation. Make sure you go check him out on Facebook or give him a call, shoot him a text, tell him CSL sent you. The guy does fantastic, fantastic cue work. Building shooting cues, break cues, jump cues, shafts. He does awesome cue repair if you need a new tip, you need a new wrap on your cue. Maybe your cue is broken. I've seen him piece back together some cues they hit better than they did before they were broken. Or if you just want some accessories like a glove, maybe some fancy chalk. He's got all that stuff too. That was on the softer side of a break. I'm wondering if he's had enough of Rodney running out. He's going to make him work for this one. Rodney won't mind. Up 3-0. He'll attack here. Daniel says if he comes to Canada, he only wants snooker or one pocket action. I mean, there's some half-decent snooker players. You won't find too many one-pocket matches, but definitely I'll try you some. Might need a small spot. We don't play a lot of one-pocket, but it is a game that I have tried to pick up in the last couple of years and starting to learn a bit. And yes, Daniel, snooker is a game that will fix your stroke. I try to play it just every once in a while just to remind myself to properly approach the ball and keep everything still and all that fun stuff. Yeah, Patrick's been a little lucky with draws. I've seen a few players recently be even luckier than that. It's hard to believe, but sometimes you just go on a little hot streak. That's funny too. Will the fox take away the chicken wing? I like that. Good shot there. Played the billiard. Cue ball. Off the ball onto the 7. But he lost these last 3 balls a little. He's going to have to play a really tricky little combo here, or another one of his little containing safes. But I think up 3-0. You play the combo here. Ooh, hot in Palm Springs. Welcome to the stream, Amrin. Yeah, gave it a big old swing at that combo. I mean, I don't mind doing that because in this situation, all the pressure's on your opponent. They either get out here or the match is over, so no problem taking a swing there. Brooke, welcome from Brantley County, Georgia. Thomas Romer says, looking for a glass rod to take the dents out of my brake shaft. Thomas, I've seen some people pull a little wizard trick with a shot glass. I think you can YouTube it. Took out some huge dents with a little shot glass, so see if you can YouTube the video. I think it gives you a little demo on how to do it. Patrick, of course, from Texas. Where, or I shouldn't say where, how hot is it in Texas today, Patrick? In New Braunfels. Shot for Tyler here. He's got to bear down and pot this one clean. Oh. Did he plug the 8? I think he may have. Good news, bad news kind of shot. We'll see Rodney come over and take a look at the 8 ball here. And right there now he's looking. Does the 8 go, or do I have to move it? I think he's got enough of the 2 to play the 2 now, but he could play the 4, send the 6 towards the 8. Just like that. Oh, he did open it up. And I think he's plugged enough of the pocket with the 8 that that stripe nearest the 8 doesn't go by. So if I'm Tyler, I might be trying to find a safe here because I don't think you can bank that other stripe. If he was to roll the 9 in and the bank went, I might go for that, but I don't think that's an option. I mean, you could get really crazy and try to pump the 9 in the bottom right and send the cue ball around 3 rails, 4 rails, and get short side on that. I think it's the 10 ball near the 8 there. Or you can use the 9 to your advantage and try to find a safe. Maybe put the 10 behind the 8 and cue ball way up table near the chalk on the end rail there. Oh, you had plenty of room. Wow. Deceiving on the camera angle, folks, let me tell you. Thomas on the YouTube, definitely let us know if it works. Let me know if it works. Be glad to hear if it worked and I could help. Maybe like share the link of the video or something along those lines. What's up, Brian Harder? It's going good. How's it going with you? Oh, nice little shot there to get himself on the board. I like it. That was pressure. He had to kick it. And of course, guys, if you're headed to the Vegas events, go check out jamupapparel.com. They make the best custom team gear. As you can see on the screen there, I really like those Dixie Cup ones. Super nice design. And all the logos and the names and everything is sublimated into the material. So if you don't know what sublimation is, it's sort of when the logo and stuff becomes a part of the material. Grant's over here with a long face and no score sheet. But it is a double elimination tournament. But I don't think you get your life back. You do not. Oh, yeah. Got to have the roll of the balls in this format. 120 something players. You're gonna have to get the rolls in a couple matches. Rodney's got a good look here, but I think that 7 is tied up. Pretty sure it doesn't go by that stripe down the rail to the bottom left where his hand was, but it's not going to matter now. He's got more trouble. I think Tyler might leave that stripe he's looking at now, kind of to leave the 5 in jail, but it is a good opener. And he might be able to open the pocket if he can go off the 1, open the pocket for the 15. I think that's what he was trying. I don't know how much he's left here. Oh, I think Rodney is confused on what ball he is. Oh, he is low ball, that's correct. I think he was trying to come around and get an angle on the 3 so he could break the 7. Oh, that's twice he's just rattled the ball in those corners there. Brian says it's his birthday and he's at work. Well, that's no fun. Happy birthday, Brian. You share the same birthday with Steph Toy and Damien Pong Panic. Try to find where Grant goes in the bracket here. Not till 1. You have an hour, sir. You lucky boy. Yeah, go eat. Good plan, good plan. We all do, yeah. It's gonna be a long one today, folks. And tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Amran wants to know, do the shirts shrink? No, I don't think they shrink at all. They're polyester. Personally, I own a bunch of them. I can't say they've ever shrunk. Yeah, Brian, for sure. I mean, Niagara Falls so cool. It's like people always tell you, you got to see it in person. And you just think, I've seen pictures, videos, but no, really. You have to see it in person. Niagara Falls, amazing. Look at this shot. Did he call it up there? No way. I don't think he did because he wasn't happy it went that close. But he'll be happy. Now all the pressure's on Tyler to get out here. Can't miss. Ball's over the hole. And he does just that. That's gonna be it. Rodney with the win here, 4-1. So I will put up our viewer advantage poster and I'll go double check the score on the other table. Okay, check that. Other table is finished. So I'll leave you guys with one more poster before we shut down and restart for the next match coming up. Should be right away. There's noon matches, so hopefully they'll throw some on this table, or these tables I should say. And then we'll be right back. But thanks everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe on the YouTube, like and follow on the Facebook. And we'll see you all in about 5 minutes or so.